We should all thank Orion for doing a great job out there.
Yay!
So this is a poem. I wrote recently. It's called "In the Beginning There Was the First Amendment." In the beginning, there was the First Amendment. In the beginning, there was only light, and it was unnatural. The light was metered by a group of shareholders. They held exclusive rights. Truth, salvation, some good and some not so good, eternal rewards. Real estate on Jupiter. All of these were listed. It was a free market, free to those born into lineages already crowding the trowel. They were rich. All was television and light. Everything. Murderous wars were glorious light. Thefts of public wealth were necessary light. Taxes to build mega prisons guaranteed their light could be seen from other galaxies. Nothing about it was bad. Everything about it was good, and good for television. Whenever the earth protested, they'd sprinkle some asphalt on her wounds and raise the speed limit to ensure she'd feel it. When someone seriously contested the meters, they'd arrange for bedrooms with 24-hour lighting. Then, on or about the third day, the lights went out. The shareholders sent ambassadors to negotiate with the meters. They needed translators. Their inability to see confirmed it was dark. A commission of inquiry was set up. They concluded, several decades later, that patents on the lights were about to expire. Legislation was needed. What kind of company, they asked, would continue to produce light by a means of production they do not own? Amen, shouted the shareholders, and they sent their newly graduated children to swarm the edge of the trough, chanting, "Privatize, privatize, deregulate, deregulate." Then, on or about the sixth day, the shareholders became impatient. The television explained, if government were permitted to dictate instead of legislate, millions wasted to print the congressional record could be shifted to the vital work of eliminating all enemies of our democracy. Privatize, deregulate. Then, on or about the second day, a janitor working in a fourth-floor washroom of a hotel located somewhere not on the internet grabbed a cotton string in the dark and pulled, push, went the light bulb, barely rising to an arching orange glow. "Oh shoot!" exclaimed the janitor. That was the last light bulb dedicated to non-military use in all of these United States. Then, on or about the 10th day, the shareholders and all the scented candles on all the shelves of all the dollar stores were banished into outer space. The banishment was accomplished by use of a rocket ship named Robespierre. An election had been held in front of every 7-Eleven. Nobody over the rank of janitor was allowed to vote. The shareholders lost after it was leaked. They planned a midnight shock and awe attack on Los Angeles. "But their water and power are municipal," cried the shareholders. "We have the right to attack." After the vote, the janitors packed in Jacobean fashion a limited amount of oxygen into the rocket. "Now you can choose between breathing or enjoying the candlelight," they said, cruelly failing to disclose the candles were chemically scented. Then, on or about the second day for a second time, everything was very pleasant. It was reported the shareholders landed on a planet that can support human life. But now they'd have to work for a living. The janitors' political party won a clear majority and voted 55 paid national holidays each year. Everybody was cooking. All wars stopped because the constitutions were all amended to allow wars only against the rich. Money was abolished, except for food stamps, which are better for the economy. A doctor in Kansas developed a medical procedure to allow men to get pregnant, and Roe v. Wade became politically safe. A newly discovered ancient religious text from the Middle East revealed the burning bush told Moses, girls have cooties, causing He-Man fundamentalists to enter into same-sex marriages. And then, on or about the third day of the 17th day, God saw that it was good, communicating to the entire world by text messenger. I command you to pretend I don't exist and deal with your problems as if they really were your own. And we did, and it was good. Everybody was hired into a civil service job. The bosses finally had to publish their income tax returns and stand for re-election by the workers. Everything eventually got back a lot closer to the normal way of things.
Woohoo! All right.
Thank you.